There's a number in your HVAC business that you cannot see. And every month that it stays hidden, it can cost you thousands of dollars. I'm Stephanie, and I run Your Books Matter. We're the only bookkeeping and financial reporting service built specifically for residential HVAC owner-operators. When we cleaned up one HVAC owner's books recently, we found that their maintenance jobs were 22% underpriced for years. That kind of money decision you can't make on a gut feeling. If you want to know what your book should actually be telling you, stick with me for a few minutes. Let me guess where you are. The books are technically getting done. Maybe a generic bookkeeper handles them. Maybe someone on staff does it on the side. Maybe ignoring them and hoping that your CPA sorts them out during tax season. But when you need a number, there's none to be found. You cannot tell me the real margin that you have on your install versus service calls. You can't tell me your maintenance agreements worth each month. You don't know if you can hire, raise pay, or get through the slow seasons. So every decision comes down to a gut feel. At night, when it's quiet, that's when the real fear starts. What if I run out of money? What if I miss payroll? What if the tax bill comes, I pay it, and I have to start letting my guys go? You know what needs to happen. You just keep putting them off because numbers feels like a different language. And you've got jobs to run. On top of all of that, you've got trucks to run, texts to manage, quotes to send, and customers to keep happy. And somehow you need to become an HVAC fluent bookkeeper on the side. Learning job costing, mastering deferred revenue, building cash flow forecasts around your peak and slow seasons, while answering the phone 6 o'clock in the morning because a furnace died out overnight. And honestly, I don't blame you. Most bookkeepers don't know how this type of business runs or what it looks like, how to track service tickets, let alone how to track margin by each department in an HVAC business. Here's what makes Your Books Matters completely different. I didn't come out of an accounting firm. I grew up in the trades. My dad, my brothers, uncles, and husband are all tradesmen. So I built Your Books Matter around how an HVAC business is actually run, not around generic accounting templates that misses the point. Here's what you get. First, we reconcile your books and rebuild your chart of account around the HVAC operations. We break down service, install, maintenance. That means you finally get to see margins by each department and not one large sum. Second, we wire job costing to your field software, so each job carries its own labor, material, and margins. This means you know which jobs are making you money versus which jobs are quietly bleeding you dry. Third, we'll set up your deferred revenue tracking and build a 6 months cash flow forecast around your seasons. This means you can plan hiring, pricing, and slow seasons with confidence instead of fingers crossed. So if any of this is hitting home, book a clarity call with me. I'll do a mini audit live on Zoom to show you where the gaps are and show you how to fix it. Even if we don't work together, you'll leave the call with more clarity than you had before. Here's what that looks like in practice. One HVAC owner-operator came to us 16 months behind in their books. No job costing, maintenance revenue lumped up in one line, no real way to plan cash heading into slow season. We reconciled 28 months of historical transactions. We rebuilt the chart of accounts to match the HVAC operations. We wired job costing into the field software. We set up deferred revenue tracking. We built a rolling cash flow forecast. I'm proud to say within months, his books was closing within 10 days period end. We discovered that his maintenance jobs were underpriced by 22%. He got back 12 hours a week that he'd been spending chasing on financial questions. And when it came to exit, his financial foundation was one of the biggest reasons his business grew 10 times over and sold clean to a private equity. And look, this isn't an HVAC story. We do the same work for gym owners and other service-based businesses. The system works. Now you may be thinking, I could keep doing this myself, or I can have my CPA figure it out at the year end. If that was working, you wouldn't still be lying awake at night worrying about cash. Year-end bookkeeping tells you what already happened. It cannot help you decide to hire next month or whether your install pricing is leaving money on the table. That's the gap, and it's the most expensive thing in your business. Now, you may be thinking, budget is tight right now and I cannot afford this. That's exactly the problem. Tight budgets are the reason why you cannot afford to keep guessing. We found one HVAC owner who was underpricing their maintenance job by 22%. That one fix paid for years of bookkeeping in a single quarter. Not having clean books is not saving you money. It's the reason you don't have any. This isn't for everyone. If you're a brand new HVAC business and you don't have any real revenue yet, this isn't for you. If you're happy running blind on the numbers and you don't want to know what it's telling you, this is not for you. This is for HVAC owner-operators with real revenue, the ones that are tired of making decisions on a gut feel, who want the same financial foundation for that one HVAC owner-operator who was 16 months behind to a clean exit to private equity. Click the button below and book your financial clarity call today. I'll do a mini live audit on Zoom. You'll see exactly where you stand, and you'll leave with clear next steps, whether we work together or not. And we back our work with 100% money back guaranteed. If you're not satisfied, you don't pay. Every month you wait is another month with decisions made in the dark. Book the call.